The robot octopus is an amazing robotic animal. A robot octopus is a type of underwater robotic system designed to mimic the locomotion and functionality of a real octopus. These robots are typically used for various applications in the field of marine exploration and research, as well as in industrial and military context. Robot octopuses are designed to replicate the unique way real octopuses move through water. They use flexible, tentacle-like appendages that can perform undulating, snake-like motions, allowing them to maneuver in a highly agile and efficient manner. Some military organizations explore the use of robot octopuses for covert underwater surveillance. Metafly. Metafly has wings that enable it to fly, just like winged animals, so it can maneuver just like winged animals do. Technically, it's not a drone, it's an ornithopter, but really it's more than that. It's a metafly. Metafly flies using a unique method called biomimetics, denoting synthetic methods that mimic natural processes. You know how a bird flies into your house and can navigate around everything without hitting anything? Metafly can do that because it mimics the natural movement of the bird with its synthetic wings. Metafly flies just like in nature. It can take turns, fly slow or fast, and can maneuver around anything. It can also glide and be controlled to glide left and right with those abilities. Metafly is one of the few RC flying objects that can actually fly in small spaces. Here it is flying in an office. Here it is flying in a house. Metafly can enjoy its full speed by changing the direction of its tail. Metafly can fly faster when its tail's down or more controllable when it's up due to its 2-channel remote control that allows for further range. Exciting! Oh, and don't worry about crashing. Metafly has elastic wings and legs in addition to both front, then back bumpers to protect its body. Take that tree. Metafly is the result of more than 40 years of research and development. Spot Mini. Spot Mini is a 4-legged, all-electric robotic dog developed by Boston Dynamics, a robotics company. It's designed for various applications, including inspection, monitoring, and light-duty tasks in various environments. Boston Dynamics is known for its advanced robotics research and development, and the Spot Mini is one of their most well-known creations. Spot Mini has a compact and nimble design, making it suitable for indoor and outdoor use. The robot is powered by electricity, which means it operates quietly and without producing emissions. It can navigate autonomously, avoiding obstacles and following designated paths. The robot's design is modular, making it easy to swap out different components and sensors as needed for various applications. Spot Mini is equipped with a variety of sensors, including cameras and depth sensors, to perceive its environment and interact with it. Scorpion Hexapod Robot. The Scorpion Hexapod Robot is a 6-legged floor crawler that resembles a scorpion. It has a stinger in its tail that it fires at anyone who covers its eyes, leaving a red mark. The Scorpion Hexapod was developed by students at Ghent University in Belgium. It has a custom-designed chassis with 6 identical legs distributed evenly on the body. Each leg includes 3 servo motors, for a total of 18 servo motors. Hexapod robots are often used for automated precision positioning and alignment of parts and components. They can be divided into 2 categories: rectangular hexapods and hexagonal hexapods. Rectangular hexapods have a rectangular body and 2 groups of 3 legs placed symmetrically along the 2 sides. Hexagonal hexapods have a hexagonal or circular body with legs distributed evenly. The Scorpion Hexapod has an Arduino Nano brain. Its shell, claws, ligands, and tail stinger are made from thermoformed polystyrene. The modules that make up the legs and tail were 3D printed. Hexapod robots are also used in medical applications such as neurology and kinesiology, and also use automotive applications such as sensors for autonomous vehicles and AdBlue tank testing. Hexapod robots are more dynamic, precise, and flexible than conventional positioning tools. They can move in any direction and on any terrain. They can also adjust their height and center of gravity to adapt to uneven terrain or obstacles. The Scorpion Hexapod robot costs approx $339. Let's talk about robot snakes. Robot snakes are a type of robotic technology designed to mimic the movements and capabilities of real snakes. These robotic snakes are used in various fields and applications due to their unique characteristics and capabilities. Robot snakes are designed to slither and move like real snakes. They use a combination of articulating joints and various methods of propulsion to navigate a variety of terrain, including rough, uneven surfaces and confined spaces. Robot snakes can be used in search and rescue missions to access tight spaces, such as collapsed buildings, to locate survivors. In the field of medicine, snake robots can be used for minimally invasive surgery and endoscopy, allowing for more precise and less invasive procedures. Robot snakes are utilized to study and monitor ecosystems and wildlife in natural environments without disturbing their surroundings. These robots often come equipped with a variety of sensors, including cameras, infrared sensors, and ultrasound sensors to provide feedback on their surroundings. Robot snakes are typically controlled remotely by human operators. Advances in artificial intelligence and machine learning have allowed for more autonomous navigation and obstacle avoidance. Next is Robotic Spider. Robotic Spider is designed to navigate terrain that is difficult for other land vehicles. They can climb walls, rough surfaces, and monitor toxic or nuclear environments. Robotic spiders have a body and a number of articulated legs. The legs have at least the same freedom of movement as a biological spider. Each leg can be viewed as a manipulator that acts like a limb and adds to the overall position and equilibrium of the spider robot structure. The spider robot is a device used in monitoring surroundings wirelessly. This review work will assist in solving the weak adaptive ability of ordinary existing robots. The spider robots function without interfacing. It can easily adapt to the new situation or obstacles due to its legs of locomotion, unlike the ordinary two legs robots. This robotic system will help in monitoring toxic or nuclear environments and moving in an environment that ordinary robots cannot do, like climbing of walls, rough surfaces, trace and locating of missing items. The user of this spider robotic system poses a perfect resolution to such problems, eradicating the demand for humankind to access such places and regularly providing information on the state of such an environment that would not otherwise be available for humanity. Bionic Kangaroo. The Bionic Kangaroo is a robot kangaroo made by the German tech company Festo. It's controlled by hand gestures and can jump 2 feet 7 inches horizontally. The Bionic Kangaroo can recycle kinetic energy from one jump to the next. It uses an elastic Achilles tendon and compressed air valves to mimic the animal. Bionic Kangaroo is able to realistically emulate the jumping behavior of real kangaroos, which means that it can efficiently recover energy from one jump to help it make another jump. Without this capability, kangaroos would get very tired very quickly, but by using their tendons like elastic springs, the animals can bound at high speeds efficiently for substantial periods of time. Of course, an internal power source is necessary as well, and Bionic Kangaroo relies on either a small compressor or a storage tank to provide high-pressure air for the pneumatic muscles that power the jumping. Lightweight batteries drive everything, and a sophisticated kinematic control system keep the robot from toppling over. Control, as you might have noticed in the video, is gesture-based via Ophthalmic Labs Myo armband. The Bionic Kangaroo is part of Festo's Bionic Learning Network, which aims to find new ways to improve automation by studying evolution. The robot is used to explore ways to recover energy in industrial automation and to combine electronics with pneumatics in new ways. Myro Robot. Myro Robot is a fully programmable autonomous robot for researchers, educators, developers, and healthcare professionals. With 6 senses, 8 degrees of freedom, an innovative brain-inspired operating system, and a simulation software package, Myro is a flexible platform suited for developing companion robots. The future social robots will share our personal space, interact with us and with each other to provide emotional engagement and entertainment. Myro is based on the simple premise that animals have qualities that are desirable in today's social robots. They are robust, adaptable, and good at communicating their feelings. Our approach is to build robots that think and operate very much like animals, from their senses and decision-making processes all the way through to their bodies and behaviors. This makes Myro particularly suited to robot-human interaction and robot-robot team interaction. Developed to be exceptionally emotionally engaging by an international team led by the award-winning Sebastian Conrad, ran design studio and experts in biomimetic and brain-based robots. Professor Tony Prescott and Dr. Ben Mitchinson from the University of Sheffield. Miro aims to accelerate research on next-generation animal-like robot companions. Robot fish. A robot fish is a type of bionic robot that has the shape and locomotion of a living fish. Most robot fish are designed to emulate living fish which use body caudal fins. Robot fish are the most common robot toys on the market. They are most commonly used for entertainment, although some are used for research. The design of these toys is simple and inexpensive. They are usually divided into two categories: automatic cruise robot fish and controlled movement robot fish. The simplest ones consist of a soft body, motor, and head. They use a battery to provide energy for the motor to produce movement and use the remote control systems to achieve the power of steering. Robot Salamander. The Salamander Robotica is an amphibious robot that is inspired by the anatomy and nervous system of a salamander. It is used to study robot locomotion. The Swiss Federal Institute of Technology at Lausanne, better known as the EPFL, has developed a robot that can mimic a salamander on water and land. The robot will help researchers better understand amphibian locomotion, as well as improve neuroprosthetic devices for paraplegic patients and amputees. Inspired by the pleurodals waltle, also known as the Spanish rib newt, EPFL scientists named their creation the Pleurobot. This isn't the EPFL's first robotic salamander rodeo, but their creation is the first based on the 3D motion of the newt skeleton. Let's see robotic rat. A robotic rat, also known as a ratbot, is a rat with electrodes implanted in its brain. The electrodes are implanted in the medial forebrain bundle and sensorimotor cortex. Sandev Tower and John Chapin developed the first robotic rats in 2002 at the State University of New York Downstate Medical Center. According to its body size and form, the robot has 2 degrees of freedom in each of its forelegs, 2 degrees of freedom in its waist, and 2 degrees of freedom in its head. This design mimics the long, flexible spine of a real rat, allowing the robot to bend and turn quickly. The robotic rat has a short turning radius and a large cargo capacity, as well as the ability to recover from falls. It was first created as a wheeled robotic rat, but the wheels were later replaced with legs to further enhance the movement agility. The robotic rat can be sent to earthquake ruins or building collapse scenes where debris forms spaces that are too narrow for rescuers to enter. Bionic ants. Bionic ants are tiny robots that are the size of a human hand. They were created by the German engineering firm Festo to improve factory robotics. Robotic ants the size of a human hand that work together could be the future of factory production systems. The ants are able to complete complex tasks, like transporting large, heavy loads that they wouldn't be able to achieve individually by working together. The robot features a stereo camera and a floor sensor that together allow the ant to work out its location and identify objects to be grabbed by grippers at the front of its head. The antennae double up as chargers for the lithium batteries that power the ants' movements. A radio module in the abdomen allows the ants to communicate with each other wirelessly. Just like their natural counterparts, the ants have 6 articulated legs. Festo says the way the ants are constructed is unique too. The bodies of the bionic ants are made from a 3D printed plastic powder melted layer by layer with a laser. The circuitry is also 3D printed on top of the body. Festo says this is the first time the techniques have been combined.